go fast because I'm using a phone because I don't have that good of equipment yet, and I better not. So I only have limited time. So lightning round. We'll start with the shark Caesar. I use this guy for the purpose of of high damage with his shark tokens. Yes. Coral Dragon, I use him for the purpose of discarding, activating others' discard effects, and just destroying things. Nightmare Shark I use for getting direct hits on my bigger monsters, and they're not that hard to summon. Abyss Soldier, I use this to discard cards, which is good for my Atlantean. I use Atlanteans, as James has told you, if you have not caught that up already. Atlantean Dragoons, I use that for massive damage for its direct hit effect. Legendary Atlantean Tridon, I use him to do his job and summon Phasidra and lure attacks. Atlantean Tax 1, I use for pure damage. Pure all the damage. Always. I use this guy for getting out Xyz materials because of its tribute effect. The big whale. Levia Dragon Daedalus, my nuke card. Or discard it. Basically, everyone has one, as James said, and this is mine. Only at the cost of Umi, everything else is destroyed and works well with the later card. Deep Sea Diva, I use for the purpose of getting another monster in the field and Synchro Summoning this guy. Mobius the Frost Monarch, who destroys 2 spells and traps on the field. That's what I use him for. Penguin Soldier, classic card. Using to return cards, mine or his. Coderus, the baby form of Levia. Basically do the same thing with him, except it only does 2. Another attack squad. Spine Gilman for more boosts for my monsters. Always more. Mother Grizzly, it's for summoning monsters like Giant Rat, but instead for water monsters. Or Atlantis for high damage, or just getting my field if I already don't have it. Armed Sea Hunter is battling without having to worry about monster effects, which is a big problem, especially with one, not a member of Team Shenanigans, but just a guy who goes. Atlantean Marksman for getting in some damage, summoning more, and using his effect, discard. When he's discarded, it's activated water monster's effect. I can destroy a set card. Gravity Bind, meaning no monsters higher than level 4 can attack. Always good. Defense Draw for saving my life, negating any battle damage from the attack, and drawing card. Dimension Prison, sending an attacking monster to the bandage zone. Always good. Throw a Rabcon, negating an attack, and the attacking monster loses 500 attack. Heavy Infantry, I can normal summon an extra Sea Serpent monster, and basically he also has Marksman effect. Instead it has to do face up. Barrier Statue of the Torrent negates all all special summons save for water, so that's good. Nightmare Penguin, I use him to return cards and boost my monsters. Neptibus for activating discards effect, getting Atlanteans to the hand, and summoning them from the graveyard. That's what he does. Basically, I'm just lightning rounding it. Banishing Aqua Spirit, banishing a water monster from my grave. I can change a position of a monster, and they can't change it until the end of the next turn. AKA not theirs. Surface, resummon a monster from the graveyard, level 3 or lower, in defense position. So, heavy infantry. Big Way Smalley, some sort of sub-nuke, if you will. It destroys all my monsters water monsters on my side of the field. And I can destroy monsters on my opponent's side equal to the amount I destroyed. Salvage, which is return 2 water monsters, 1500 attack or less, to my hand, which is good for considering my deck. Spiritual Water Aura is like confiscation. Get a look at the hand and discard a card. Instead of paying life points, I just tribute a monster. Water, of course. Change your javelins for a future monster. Here, gain life points from an attacking monster. Her Poseidon Wave negates the attack and deals 400 damage and 800 damage for each water monster might face up on the side of the field. So massive damage. As long as my Umi field spell, or in this case a legendary ocean, and I take no pound damage as long as this thing's on the field. During tribute, it's like Dark Hole, but I only be activated when someone summons something. Side effects also for said future monster. My opponent can draw 1 to 3 cards and I gain 200 life points for each. Aegis of the Ocean Dragon War protects my level 3 or lowers from battle and card effects, which is good for Daedalus. Forgotten Temple of the Deep also counts as Umi, and I can protect one of my level 4 lowers in the bandage zone for a turn. Legendary Ocean, my main field. Increased water by 200 attack and defense, and lowers their level by 1. Besides, my ace monster can be special summoned by 3 level 3 sea serpents. Return all, and if that happens, return all spells and traps on the field. And if it exceeds 3, I can special summon. All opponents' monsters lose 300 attack for each, so minimum of 900, which can be devastating. Terraforming, my field spell. Another legendary ocean. My other legendary ocean. Blustering Wind. Attack 1,000 attack and defense until the next stamina phase. Always good. In the right hands. Definitely not my hands. Snow Maneater, like Maneater Bug, except it destroys a face-up card monster on the field and destroys. So it has a little less range, which makes sense. Shock Plus, when it's destroyed, equip it to the attacking monster, and the attacking monster loses all of his attack points as long as it's equipped. Reese the Ice Mistress cannot be destroyed by level 4 or higher monsters, so it can protect me. Screech. When he's destroyed, he sends 2 water monsters to the grave with him, which can help with salvage. Miniaturize weakens my opponent's monsters by 1,000 if I target it. And they lower level, but that's not the important part. Call the Atlanteans, 3 level 3 or lower, or sea serpent monsters from the grave. I just can't special summon anything that turn. Mystical Titan Space Typhoon, shouldn't have to explain it. Salvage, I just explained it. It returned to the hand. Aqua Jet, at 1 permanent 1,000 attack boost to a water monster, always good. Moray Greed, he shuffled 2 water monsters into the deck and draw 3. Water Hazard, as long as I can control no monsters, I can special summon a level 4 or lower water monster. It's like Cyber Dragon, except spell and another Moray Green and Dark Hole. What Dark Hole does. Alright, that was my demo. Sorry it was so quick, but this is a phone I'm doing this on, and hopefully I haven't reached the limit already. Alright, see ya next time. This has been Fishing Night.